Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Cheese News. That's right, your source for all things Ark and news and cheese. On today's news report, we're going to go to Terry the Pteranodon out in the field for his view on politics in America today.
I'm just a pteranodon. I don't give a f***.
And we're going to shoot over to Murder the Lystro for today's weather. It's nice. But in today's top story, there's been an amazing announcement by Wildcard in the Community Crunch. There will be a Mammoth TLC. That's right. One of the, I believe they've said 3 creatures getting TLC. The first one confirmed, Mammoth TLC. And this edition of Community Crunch will be teasing you with some juicy TLC3 info, along with giving you an overview of what we've been focusing on lately behind the scenes. The much-awaited TLC is getting closer, and we're excited to get some of our reimagined favorites into your hands soon. Now, in a move that will make Tommy Lee happy, it looks as though there's going to be a drum on the back of the Mammoth saddle that will give you or your team some type of buff, which is really cool. The new look looks really amazing. It looks kind of more what you see a mammoth looking like in movies and whatnot. We'll be reconceiving these veteran Ark friends via visual and mechanical upgrades that will introduce new elements of gameplay. Much appreciated community feedback drew our attention towards the woolly mammoth, among others, and it's time for this relic of the Pliocene epoch to make a new debut, heralded by the beat of a new buff bound to add more utility to emergent gameplay and more. We hope that drums up some enthusiasm. So I'm really excited about this. I think the Mammoth is one of the creatures that could definitely use a TLC. I'm interested to see what the other 2 may or may not be. I'm interested. The mobile version of the Mammoth has, like, it can pick up water and spray it. It would be really cool if they added that. I'm not sure if it's going to be able to do that or not, but we'll have to wait and see. In this picture, it almost looks like, I guess that guy's jumping on his back, and the other guy's playing the drums. Now, the issue that's not being covered here, guys, the thing that's going under the table, no one else wants to speak about it, so I'm going to have to be the one that brings it up. Does the new Mammoth TLC mean that we're losing Ark's only Butthole? No, don't let it happen. Tweet at Wildcard, send them messages, emails, call your senators. We can't let Ark's only Butthole die. That's right. Hashtag save the Butthole. We need the Mammoth's Butthole to live on. It's the only Butthole we have left. Don't let Ark's Butthole go extinct, guys. Come on. Band behind me here. We can do this. We can save the Mammoth Butthole. In other Wildcard Community Crunch news, whilst we're ramping up work on TLC 3 patch and our climactic Genesis Part 2 expansion, we frequently pivot to live ops and seek to achieve fast iteration on fixes for bugs and exploits. One of our biggest priorities at the moment is the ongoing investigating and work done on our server reliability. Over the last few weeks, we have seen an uptick in player reports regarding their servers not listing, not being able to join them, high ping, being unable to transfer, ghosting, or offline. While the cause of this downtime may vary, sometimes it is the result of a malicious attack. Our engineers are working with our partners on technical implementations to further improve stability and mitigate these attacks. We will be rolling out changes to all platforms in the near future, which will have a serious impact on resolving these issues. I mean, that sounds great. Anything to me that's going to make the servers run better, perform better, that sounds like an amazing thing. Go Wildcard. Recently, we've addressed issues that include fixes to various exploits, including invulnerability related to characters and dinos, pin code bypassing, further checks between server and client in relation to shooting, and abusive dino mechanics. We've also implemented level design changes across varied maps with the purpose of filling in holes that may have allowed players to gain entry into unintended playable areas of the map. A fair environment is important to us and to the health of the game. We'll continue to address these issues as they arise. So, sounds like they're still trying to work on the PvP part of the game, trying to fix the meshing problems and other exploits that people are doing. Not really an issue for me as a PvE guy, but I'm happy for you PvP players out there. Hopefully they'll start getting things better and more worked out for you. We plan on continuing to improve the player experience with updates like our recent quality of life and balance patch in the near future. All right, guys, that's going to be it for the first episode of Cheese News. It was an idea that some people had told me in my chat they thought it would be cool if I covered the news, so I'm going to start covering the community crunch. If you guys like this and you want to see it again next week, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. I love you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Cheese!